Hey guys, welcome to another video in our Great Tech New Horizon series. Ton of upgrades this week, the Gorge as well. So yeah, I'll start. I've been very productive these past few days. So tons of upgrades, a few new stuff to show. So let's get started. First, space elevator, new motors, an additional miner. I already have one crafted as well for here, but I have yet still to place it. Not sure if I'm producing enough computation to be able to run all of them without any issues. So yeah, been a little holding on that. I think I already upgraded this to Picos. Let me check. Oh, really? Yeah, these ones are Picos. Might upgrade them to Quantums or just expand that quantum computer. But yeah, besides that, I also upgraded some of the other modules, some pumping modules to Mark II. So now we are running Mark II pumping across the board, which is really nice. Got a few new fluids going as well, such as the molten copper and iron for our DTPF. But yeah, I guess we can move right on to the start of the show, I guess, the Forge of the Gods, God Forge, the Gorge, whatever you guys want to call it. I'd say it's a pretty cool multi-block. I have just a few minor complaints with it, but it seems pretty good from what I've seen right now. My main complaint is really the fuel. I find that the fuel configuration here is the fact that this needs to be passive. This even when the no modules are running, this still uses fuel, which is kind of annoying to be honest. And another thing is that for some recipes you need to up this value. Um, which is again a bit annoying because I'm pretty sure I have some recipes now here. Yeah, that are not running because they require a higher fuel consumption rate. So if I switch this to 6, which I think is the maximum I have now, this recipe is able to run. Which is, I mean, it's slightly annoying, but yeah. If I had to change this somehow would be for the fuel consumption to be passive and for the heat for the basically this value depend on the recipe that we are doing. So if it requires more heat, this would be scaled automatically. But I guess this also affects other values, such this gives us more parallels, I'm pretty sure. um, so yeah, that's also another thing to keep in mind. But yeah, for now I'll be switching this to 2, since this is enough to craft the Melvion, which is one of the ingots used for the God Forge. So yeah, right now I have one furnace. I have of course the DBF, which is the well, this is very crazy. It also uses a ton of fuel, but it all comes from the wireless. But yeah, it uses a lot because the recipes are so overclocked that yeah, it will consume a lot of energy. Then we have the melting. This one is just to skip the fluid solidify, not the fluid solidifier, sorry, the fluid extraction. So yeah, most of these recipes now are dust directly to fluid. Before we had to cook the dust, freeze the dust, and then extract it to fluid. So now we do the 3 steps in one, which is much better. And I also have one here which I have yet to set up, which is the plasma fabricator. Basically, this just fabricates plasmas directly with the dust. So if I wanted to get like bismuth plasma, not this, but yeah, this. Of course, with twist we can do this recipe, but not don't really know what's this. So, but yeah, basically instead of doing zinc plasma and tantalum, we can do it directly with this. I mean, not with this. We need the multi-step plasma upgrade unlocked on our Forge of the Gods, which I don't have yet. I'm currently working towards this one here. which is basically the exotizer. This one allows us to produce, I think they are two fluids, and they are basically very late game materials. But again, it's also one annoying mini puzzle. Uh, if I know correctly, I might be wrong on this. I haven't really explored this yet. But yeah, I think it's another multi-game, not multi-game, sorry, mini puzzle, mini puzzle kind of game where we need to combine fluids, different kinds of stuff to get the correct fluids and so on. It seems a little annoying, so I'm not really looking too forward to it. But yeah, I'm currently crafting the stuff for it, so yeah, probably next episode I'll let you know uh, how that goes, basically. But yeah, all in all, God Forge of the Gods, pretty cool multi-block. And yeah, pretty happy with it. I just, if I had to say one thing to change, also apart from the other that I've mentioned, would be to have like an upgrade to this module to skip the cooling part, so they are automatically cooked here instead of having to go to the freezer, because the freezer is very slow. I upgraded it further, and I know that they now have the subcooling upgrades that we can use. But unfortunately, those I don't think are very cheap. So yeah, I still have to look into those. But yeah, moving on from the Godforge. I guess we can talk about the Nakoda line. It's finally been fully upgraded. I mean, I didn't upgrade the neck fuel part, but I don't think this needed an upgrade. I think this is running pretty well as is. So I didn't really bother upgrading the fuel part. I might do it in the future, who knows. But yeah, for now, this is full blast cooking our Nakoda. So if you guys remember, last week we basically had any Nequadria. We are now up to 89 million, which is pretty nice. And I should have some inert. Yeah, I have some inert as well, which I can do this recipe here to get the Nequadria, which we definitely will be doing eventually. I've been just too lazy to set this up. I still need to do um, the dedicated QFT setup for this. But yeah, most of the machines here are running at least at UEV. Some are running at UIV, and yeah, these ones, most of them are they have one or two UMV wireless hatches, so they are able to keep up because they are some of the slower machines. So yeah, we already processed all of our Nequadria. We are out of this stuff. I probably should start getting more of this. I think our enriched Nequadria, or enriched Nakoda, I mean. The enriched Nakoda, I mean, this is almost done as well. We were at around 200 million. So yeah, this is down considerably. The other only one which is still kind of up is the regular Nakoda. Yeah, this one. But yeah, again, this was at around 200 million. So yeah, even then, it's still going. It's still going down. I was also to do some changes on this chemical reactor here. This is for the recycle for the gallium thingy. Yep, this one. This was a little bit annoying because I was recycling the sodium, and I still am. But yeah, this was being too slow with regular hatches, so I had to switch them to ME hatches for them to be able to do the enough at a time, basically. So yeah, I upgraded this, I upgraded the one above as well. Yeah, basically just the neck fuel is the only thing I didn't really upgrade, at least on this side of the neck line. But yeah, the rest, as you guys can see, pretty much upgraded. They are able to keep up with basically anything. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, let's move on. After that, the next thing I did, or let's do it this way, I guess, was the plotline. Plotline was slightly more annoying to upgrade because, yeah, again, most of the stuff here is actually UIV. I was going to do UEV, but I just decided, oh, let's go for UIV. I had enough, or I had a lot of regular UIV energy etches, so I just went for UIV almost everything in here. Some of them, of course, again, double UMV wireless. The reason for that is that most of the GT++ multi-blocks are not really fast enough to keep up with the perfect overclocking of the mega chemical reactors. So yeah, I had to up those up a little bit. Also upgraded this. I was actually going to replace this with the twist machine, but that ended up not being required. Again, I had to do a subnet for here, so that we can actually input good enough amount. I also had to do some changes to the fluid shaper. Mostly this stuff, the solidifier edge, I'm not using anymore. So yeah, they are both, all of the fluids are into the stocking. Which is fine, and yeah, this is able to keep up. The only other bottleneck that I had was actually for the palladium, and curiously not these two steps, which are the slower steps, but this last step, which is supposedly the faster one. The thing is, this last step requires this fluid, the formic acid, and that's being made in, yeah, these three here mechanical reactors. And again, I had to do a subnet kind of thingy here. Well, I'm not really using this anymore, I guess. Oh, I am. I actually am. There's the the buses on the sides. Yeah, because this was not really recycling fast enough, so I just decided to do this here. That worked out pretty well. Most of the bottlenecks related with these machines here are already fixed last time with the addition of these two new twist multi-blocks here. Basically, that was almost, yeah, they fixed most of the problems with the osmium and the ruthenium. And yeah, I just upgraded all the other machines to at least UAV, so they are now running pretty fine. I'm pretty happy with this. We processed all of our palladium, all of our platinum. We had like 175 million platinum to process, and like almost no, more than 200 million palladium. So yeah, we processed that really quickly. Actually, the palladium was blazing fast. I was surprised. But yeah, we got all of that backlog gone, which is what we wanted. Yeah, I also fixed the roofs on here, both of them. And for this, this is in the hour. If you guys don't know, I don't really come here often, but this is our Kevlar line. Yeah, this was not really fast enough for our Kevlar sheets, so I upgraded them. This is not full, so we are missing something. I guess we are missing the sheets. Seems like something. Some of these ones maybe are not fast enough, so I'll add some wireless energy etches as well. Like I've said when I built this, Kevlar Vine is pretty annoying because most of the recipes are basically instant, but some of them, like these ones that are turned on right now, they are really slow. So the recipe time consistency is pretty bad in the Kevlar line, so I might just throw in some wireless etches on the slower ones, make them faster. But yeah, that's pretty much it here. No changes here as well, nor here. I was actually going to start building here I mean the building for our redox line, which I also upgraded. I think I mentioned this last time, but I upgraded this somewhat. So yeah, we now have some wireless. This one is I actually want to upgrade the cables to UMV, But at the time I was simply too lazy and just decided to go for the wireless. But I plan to upgrade this to be cable and not wireless, just for it to be the same with the other lines. But yeah, on here or here it's pretty much it. I also fixed the roof in our chemical area, which was pending for many episodes, at least since I rebuilt this area. So yeah, also I moved our um, mutated living solder to here. This stuff. Yeah. Basically, the chemical plant was not even close to keeping up, so major bottleneck. So I just moved the recipe. I guess we can go here. Let's do the circle. I guess complete the circle. Uh, yeah, yacht tanks was also another thing that I was really lazy about. So I added these. I think they are 16 here. Yeah, I think they are 16 here. So I added 16 more. I also upgraded some of them with a tier 7 fluid storage, which I think it's impossible to fill up. But yeah, we also we have them now. Also upgraded the glass in all of them to infinity. So this is UIV glass. And yeah, I'll go through them really quickly. I guess the soldering alloy we already have. Xenozine is new. As you guys know, I moved the Xenozine. So this is now using a twist biovet, but I'll go through that in a minute. This is molten iron. UU matter, living soldier, which is empty, I guess. Celestial tungsten plasma. This is space-time. Chromatic glass, argon. This one is empty. This one will be for the raw biocatalyst medium. So yeah, the regular, the sterilized one is here. And this is for the raw growth catalyst, and this is for the growth catalyst. This is the processed version again. Grion plasma, and we have praseodymium, which is empty. This should not be empty. I'll have to check this out later because yesterday we had 10 million praseodymium because so I'm not really sure where the 10 million went, but they are clearly not here. So I'll have to check that out. Bedrockium, and that's pretty much it for the new tanks. Probably we'll have to add a few more later on, but for now, feeling pretty good with the tanks. Moving on, yeah, our call area is now all wireless, or at least the ones that are important. The MV, the LVs, and the ULVs are not. They are the only ones that are still using the cabling, but that's fine by me. Moving on this side, we have a few new calls, not calls, the AALs. So I doubled the one we were using for the stuff here, the this stuff, yep, this stuff here. Not sure if this one is new. I think this one was for the Eternal Coils, if I recall correctly. Yes, correct. Yeah, this should have been here as well. This one is for the Picos, which again should have been here last episode. This one I think it's new, but not sure. This is one for the Quantums. And yeah, and I'll be adding one for the Fusion Coils too soon. But yeah, this is just on my backlog right now. So yeah. QFT upgraded to tier 3. Now I'm working kind of towards tier 4 right now. But yeah, this is just been processing some stem cells, growth catalyst medium. Mainly bottlenecked by the agar right now, it looks like. So yeah, that's why I have so much of the growth catalyst medium, basically. That's the reason why. Just been letting this run. But yeah. The TPFs got a new one up here. This one was doing passive infinity, and this one was actually mainly for the this stuff, the dimensional transcendent residue. since again this is used for the Forge of the Gods as fuel. I actually ran out of the catalyst, this stuff, so I'll need to get more of this. But yeah, so this is now stopped. The other ones are running some infinity since I guess I used most of our infinity actually while crafting a bunch of stuff for the Forge of the Gods and so on. I've been crafting a lot of really big stuff, so that's, yeah, we are basically out. Now for in our biovet or bio area, I replaced all of the biovets with the twist machines. Last episode I already had this one here for the Xenozine. But yeah, I ended up automating this pretty well, I'd say. It was similar to how it was being done before. But yeah, the way this works is we basically turn this lever on or off if we want to run the machine or not. The controller can be on at all times. And then we have a few checks. So yeah, this will basically just control the insertion into the radio edge. So for this to be able to insert, this is on active with signal. So yeah, for this one to be on, um, this one needs to be on. And okay, this is not a good example, but yeah, but these redstone signals here also have to be on, and this basically determine if we have enough stuff to run the crafts. So as you guys can see, these are all on, so this can run. In this case, this one is not on, so this will not be allowed to run. Since yeah, even if I turn the lever on, which is off in this case, but even if I turn it on, since this one is off, no rod will be inserted here. So yeah, that's basically how it works. Works pretty well. Pretty happy with this. It's fast. I actually wasn't expecting this to be as fast as it is. But yeah, overall pretty pleased with it. So yeah, thumbs up from me. Again, Twist Machine saving the day because the biovats are insanity. If you guys don't know, I ate the biovats. But yeah, let's keep on moving. Still some stuff to show. I'm a bit confused about the Presidium. I'd like to check. Oh, but we have a ton here. Yeah, not empty the cell. I might not have emptied the cell. Might be all going into the cell. Yeah, I'll have to check that out because it's a bit weird. Is it being stored in our? Well, I'll have to check that out. But yeah, no changes here. I guess I had another UEV capacitor, but that's about it. On this top side, I finally removed our chlorine production. I'll show you guys more about that later. But yeah, no changes here. I guess I should upgrade the coils inside of our Mega Alloy Blast Smelter, but I haven't done that yet. But I upgraded our Matter Fabrication CPUs to UMV, so they are now pretty fast. Pretty happy with them. Downstairs, our good old Vulcani are now gone, so rip them. I just cleaned up this a few hours before starting the recording, so yeah, this was pretty recent. We don't really need them anymore. If we want to craft something in a regular blast furnace, we can just use this one. We can just insert the stuff in, I guess, in this subnet here. So it's pretty easy. But yeah, then again, we don't really need it because we have the gorge. But yeah, not really much changes here. I have yet to set up the other these ones, these. And I'm currently building here a new precise high energy photonic quantum master. And this one this is basically the laser engraver from Twit. It's this machine. We have one over there running in the laser engraver mode, but I want to have one dedicated to photon controller because when I try to switch modes, the machine crashes and it voids the recipe. So I cannot really craft this stuff, the space warpers. And I want this because I want to upgrade our, well, want to upgrade this because yeah, this thing is here on the back. They make the machine faster, and I want to upgrade mine. So uh, yeah, working towards that right now. So I'm also adding a new active transformer here so that we can, well, more easily take care of this. Also, after that I'll be able to finally remove this cable. I just upgraded this cable as well to UHV. This was this add transformer here to transform the stuff to UV. Then I had a converter here to transform it again to, or back to UHV. So it's pretty bad. I don't really have the fusions here anymore. I'll go to the fusions in a bit, but yeah. Downstairs, no changes here. However, I'm planning to add a new, basically a new molecular constructor down here, which will be only for these recipes. And that's because we just simply have way too much stuff to electrolyze at all times, basically. So I really want to just keep electrolyzing without having to switch the modes constantly. So yeah, also another thing that I forgot to mention is that I upgraded these thingies. I mentioned that I was crafting them, the one of the last videos. But yeah, they are now upgraded. I also upgraded the coils, but I don't think they did any. I don't think the speed changed at all. But yeah, this now has more parallels than before. It has double the parallels. It has more speed boost, which is great. And I also upgraded the power. But unfortunately, these machines um, cannot batch mode or batch craft, and they also cannot. What's the other one called? Cannot do sub 1 tick crafting. So if this goes below 1 tick, it will not try to craft more, which is the shame really, because I feel like the mega arrays are built towards that kind of operations, the ones that we just need to get as much stuff as possible, as fast as possible. And with them not being able to craft sub 1 tick, it's not really good, if I had to say. But yeah, here it's all the same, down as well, there as well. But here I've actually upgraded this one a lot. As you guys can see, it went to about here. So I extended it a lot, as you guys can see. I think this has like 17 or 18 slices now. Before it, I think it has like 6 or 7. So it's much bigger now. And yeah, this is basically just for our chlorine. This goes pretty fast. I think our plotman was consuming a lot of chlorine. I knew that it used a lot of chlorine, but I don't know, it just seemed like it was using way more than it should. Probably because it was processing the backlog, but even after processing the backlog, I feel like it was using just too much chlorine. So yeah, I just decided to finally get rid of that stuff and get a proper disconstructor for that. That's what I've done. Pretty happy with it. But yeah, I think now the only thing is missing is really the compacts. Few changes here as well. I finally decided to actually automate some of the stuff down here. So yeah, last week we were about to here to the tritanium. So now we have californium. We have, I mean, it's not here, but we have oganesson. This one is doing our. Oh, hello. Okay, this one was doing oganesson. I don't know what happened to it. No calcium. I'll have to check this out because we should have calcium. We should have a lot of calcium. Oh, this did power fail. Why this is not sure why this power failed. This has a white of a set. That's weird. But okay, we finally be able to get some organism going as well. And of course, the last one here, this is a Mark 5, and this is for, which is turned off right now, but this is for the plutonium plasma, which is used in the miners. They were actually using a lot of this, so I just decided to go for the. I just decided to go to a compact and automate this stuff. It's not really that hard, and this way we don't really have to worry about it. And yeah, I think this is pretty much it for today. A ton of upgrades, ton of changes as well. There are a few things that I still want to do. Upgrade wise, I still need to get these ones to the twist machines. I'll probably automate the catalysts finally to, I mean, passive them. I feel like that's on the cards now that I have the, well, I'm trying to get the passive DTPFs going. I also need the QFTs for the Quadria. Um, what else more? Of course, the buildings. It's slowly been doing the buildings. I feel like I'm getting to that stage where I can kind of see the end in sight. Like I've said before, I'm not really sure yet if I'll go to the Stargate. Probably not. I don't really count on that. But I want to get at least the UXV um, and the Year of Harmony, the tier 9. But yeah, I'll probably not go much further than that, I suppose, because that part of the pack is just torture for the sake of it. Not really much point. I guess Twist has some content, so if I want to explore more Twist stuff, I guess I can do that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Still a bit undecided on that. But either way, I wouldn't really count on the Stargate. Yeah, I guess that's it. I also wanted to get the last stuff of this as well. Space elevator stuff that requires Universium. Uh, and a few more upgrades as well that I'm probably not remembering right now. But yeah, still some stuff to upgrade, some stuff to do. Oh, also I've completely forgot. I was just looking at my energy. I completely forgot, but I added another Dyson, so now we have two Dysons generating power. We are in a pretty good shape right now, if I'd say. Pretty happy with how the base is turning out. So yeah, I'll be ending this video here for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.